All right, and we are live. Welcome, welcome once again to the Katie Talk 101 show. And I am coming basically for just an update from the story that I did at lunch. And excuse all the leaf blowers that were in the background. I do greatly apologize. But thank you for toughing it out and watching it if you already took a look at it. All right, so really, I'm really getting the feeling that Joe Budden may be trolling us. From what I hear, he's known for that. He's known for trolling. And shout out to the few people that are in the building. It looks like a couple came in quick. Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I think he's trolling. I think he's trolling. But I do have some audio from the shade room. They put this out a few hours ago, some hours after everything kind of surfaced about the allegations. Well, just some stuff he said about himself. Okay, so here we go. I got this here. You guys hit the like button when you come in the building, and make sure you share the video if you can. Share if you care. Okay, so here we go.
I like guys and girls. Spread the word. I'm down.
Remember, this was the first. Things are coming full circle for the baby. Just when you thought he was canceled. Earlier today, CEO of the LGBT plus Q plus organization Relationship Unleashed, Gwendolyn D. Clemens, revealed that she and others from the nonprofit signed off on the baby's appearance at Rolling Loud, New York this past weekend. Fam, you got to get okayed by the gays to perform?
Oh, shout out to Zima Master Me. Shout out to you for the thank you so much for the chat. Thank you, thank you.
I'm by.
Hey, it's okay now. You got okayed? He got okayed?
How do I spread this news? How do I spread the word?
I think you got to call the CEO.
Yo, listen.
You got to make sure it's okay.
I like guys and girls. Spread the word. I'm down.
Remember, this was the first. Things are coming full circle for the baby. Just when you thought he was canceled. Earlier today, CEO of the LGBT plus Q plus organization Relationship Unleashed, Gwendolyn D. Clemens, revealed that she and others from the nonprofit signed off on the baby's appearance at Rolling Loud, New York this past weekend. Fam, you got to get okayed by the gays to perform?
I'm by.
Hey, it's okay now. You got okayed? He got okayed?
How do I spread this news?
Okay, so you guys hear that. So that was the conversation that was had during the podcast when a clip was kind of snipped out and it hit the blogs and it just blew up. And I'm gonna say this first. If he is bi, that's his business. It's whatever people do in the bedroom is their business. But when it hits the internet and this information is put out, people are going to talk. And that's just how things go. Big shout out to the 5 people that are in the chat. I mean, the 5 million. All right. So shout out to you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Please share if you care. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not. Get all of this viral breaking news. And I come with the breaking news. You know, if I'm at work, honey, I will go on a I'll be like, let me take my break. I will go on break if I get some breaking news at work, okay? Because I'm like, yeah, that's what we do over here at Katie Talk 101. We come with the breaking stories. Okay, so hit that sub button if you're interested in that. Okay, so we had them discussing the situation. I don't know if you guys were on my live the other day when I was speaking about Big Meech and I was talking about the I think his name is Alpo. Alpo, you know, he got took out back in New York Halloween night. It looks like he was out during the witching hour. He was out allegedly in a mess trying to be in a disguise. But on that live, I discussed the situation that they're speaking about as far as the CEO over the LGBTQ community. They went on and approved the baby. I don't know if you guys know, but the CEO over the LGBTQ wanted to sit down with Dave Chappelle and have an educational conversation when it comes to the LGBTQ community, and just to educate him on proper terms, things to talk about, how certain things have affected their community, and how certain stigmas have been put amongst their community dealing with some certain things. And they wanted to talk to, I believe they did have a sit down with the baby, if I'm not mistaken. But they did approve the baby. So they approved him to go ahead and perform at the Rolling Loud. And I remember when I was on that live and they were talking about the CEO over the LGBTQ, I didn't even know there was a CEO over it. Like that was something that was very new to me. And I was just like, a CEO. I was like, this sounds like a whole mob. This sounds like a whole mob out here. There's a CEO over this situation. And I just don't feel like, and this is just me in my opinion, I don't feel like any man, especially a black man of these days, I don't feel like anyone would really play when it comes to the sexuality, just saying something like that. But that, if that is what he likes to do, that is him. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But I'm thinking, I don't know. It's a crazy way to troll. But I'm pretty sure you guys remember when Charlemagne the God, he brought like a sculpture of, a rear end, and his co-worker, DJ Envy, he was like, I think, they were like looking at it, playing with it, touching it, and stuff like that. But I do know some people play like that. Some people play like that. Some people are big enough trolls to actually say something like that. And I don't know what's the purpose of it, but I do know stuff like that will cause you to go viral. I think like this. Whatever it is that a person goes viral for, you always have to take that into play. Because if you went viral for a certain reason, like just now, he went viral for possibly coming out as bi. So, of course, with him allegedly coming out as bi, and I really think he is trolling, but if he did, he went viral because of it. That drew in a lot of LGBT people to him. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. What's good with your cocoa butter Barbie? Yeah, we're about 8 minutes in. So you haven't missed much. Welcome to the chat. So I'm gonna play this again because it looked like you and somebody else had jumped in and probably didn't hear the audio. I'm pretty sure if you guys follow the Shade Room, you probably heard it, but we're gonna play it here at Katie Talk 101. Here we go. Hit that like, subscribe, and show me love.
How do I spread the word?
I think you got to call the CEO.
Yo, listen.
You gotta make sure it's okay.
I like guys and girls. Spread the word. I'm down.
Remember, this was the first. Things are coming full circle for the baby. Just when you thought he was canceled. Earlier today, CEO of the LGBT plus Q plus organization Relationship Unleashed, Gwendolyn D. Clemens, revealed that she and others from the nonprofit signed off on the baby's appearance at Rolling Loud, New York this past weekend. Fam, you got to get okayed by the gays to perform?
I'm bisexual.
Hey, it's okay now. You got okayed? You got okayed?
How do I spread this news? How do I spread the word?
I think you got to call the CEO.
Yo, listen.
You got to make sure it's okay.
I like guys and girls.
Okay, so that's what he said. He came out and said he likes guys and girls. It's nothing wrong with that. I think like this. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I think when it comes to stuff like that, if you are a parent and you have children and stuff like that, and one of your children came to you and said that they were, now this is a grown man, but I'm speaking as a parent. If you had a child that said that they were like that, one day I believe everyone hopes and maybe yearns to possibly be a grandparent. We want to see our lineage live on and reproduce. So I don't think that's anything that any parent would want. But it's a lot of stuff that comes along with being a man and being a bi, not trying to pry into his sexual business, but um okay, so this is just from what I hear from having male gay friends in the past. I hear that if you are the bottom, if you partake in the activity of the bottom a lot, it can cause your ping not to work right. So it'll just trigger something, as you guys probably know, if you know about anatomy and stuff like that, the male spot is down there. I hear a lot of guys say that it is in between the rectal area and the scrotum area. So it's in between there, but it's also on the inside. But you can get to it. Look, I'm just giving y'all sex education, but y'all probably know this because I know y'all probably about my age, so you guys know. You can get to the spot from the outside if you rubbing it in the right area in between there. But it's also accessible inside, if you know what I mean. So if I'm gonna say this, and I said that to say this, it's difficult to keep that up because if you're taking it from the bottom, and most guys, they say if you flip, you will flop. So if you're a bottom, you'll be a top. If you're a top, you'll be a bottom. They switch it up. Just like when a male and a female are having relations, a man and a woman having relations, we switch positions and stuff like that. So they switch positions too. And you gotta think, if a man is taking it back there and that is the source of him being stimulated, if that's the source of him being stimulated, over a small period of time, it's going to cause this little man to not correctly work, if you know what I mean. So, most guys that are like that, and this is just me talking from what I know, guys who are in the community have spoken to me about. If a guy is bi, it will be very difficult for him to keep his ping working at a level where he still can deal with a woman in the bedroom area, because it'll cause it where it's not gonna be hard because he's so used to getting that feeling back there that that pain is like useless now because that's how he's getting off. They can actually be able to, reach their peak and it not even be on hard. So you know what I mean. I'm trying not to talk too vulgar up on this YouTube platform. So if a guy is constantly taking it like that, it's gonna be difficult for him to even still deal with a female. And that's just from what I heard. From what I heard from other gay men, from other guys who used to be bi but are now straight, the whole LGBT. Like, yeah. So I'm looking at it like, I'm not gonna sit here and say a guy cannot be bi because it's possible to be attracted to a woman, and you will look at a man and you will be attracted as well. Do you think Joe is trolling? I think he is. I think he trolling. I think he trolling. But I said this earlier. And shout out to whoever just came through the building. Just a second. Hello. Oh, it's time to go. What's that noise? What's that noise? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm on my way. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, let me wrap this up. I'm gonna make a whole new live because when I come back, I got some tea for y'all. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but yeah, I'm gonna make the poster up. I'm gonna make the poster up. Yeah, but yeah, I think he's trolling. I think he's trolling. And another thing is that yeah, like I was saying, it's hard for a guy to keep that lifestyle up. That lifestyle is a difficult lifestyle. Being in the closet, especially when you deal with a female like in a relationship, and if a man is if he is that way and he dealing with a woman, being bisexual is stressful, especially like if his woman don't know about it, if he's not open and honest about it. But yeah, like I said, I feel like Joe is trolling, but he brought some attention to himself. I don't know if he probably got, I don't know if he's rapping again, if he probably got an album coming out, or he got a big interview plan, and he probably just want to bring some attention and traction. Because you know what they say, all publicity is good publicity. Okay, go handle your business. Okay, girl. Yes, yes, yes. I will see you soon, girl. I will be right back. Okay. Peace out. Katie Talk 101.